Welcome to the Highland Community College Agriculture Report. Today's report is going to start at the research plot. We have approximately 15 acres of test plots that we do each year. We work with a number of businesses to help secure inputs to be able to put these plots together. The first plot is our corn nitrogen rate trial. This is the third year of this nitrogen rate trial study on campus. We did rates from 0 to 250 pounds of nitrogen. This was a corn-on-corn trial. The nitrogen was put on as UAN. Next year, we will continue this trial with corn on soybeans. It's in conjunction with the Illinois Fertilizer and Chemical Association, and this data is put in with the state data to calculate the MRTN. Our soybean trials this year were a variety trial. We used 8 different varieties from 4 local seed companies to do a variety trial. The second trial was a population study where we planted soybeans ranging from 70,000 to 170,000 seeds per acre. And we did that. All of these trials or these plots were put together to determine return on investment, stuff that we feel is applicable to the industry and our partners. We also worked with our foundation to secure funds for a greenhouse. This greenhouse sits right next to our agriculture building on campus. We're going to use the greenhouse to do a couple different hydroponics demonstrations. We have a farm bot. We are also going to use the greenhouse to grow some specimens for identification purposes and some small studies in class. We also worked with our foundation to purchase a John Deere Gator. This Gator is going to be used in our program for students in our precision program as well as in our mechanics program and some in our crop and soil science programs for students to understand how GPS works, to be able to map fields. We have a auto steer program on it so that they can work with the auto steer technology and how that works. We are currently putting a sprayer in the Gator so that students are going to be able to, it's going to have 3 sections, a 3-section boom, and they're going to have be able to use section control for different plots out in the research plot as well. We did this summer have a few students that did some internships. Most of those internships are in the crop and soil science field where students did a fair amount of scouting with many of our local businesses. When we came back to school in the fall, as everybody is in the same situation, we had to switch gears a little bit to allow students back on campus. We went to masks and distancing, and we're able to have students on campus for lab classes. So we modified everything to a hybrid format. Classes were limited to 12 students, and we made it work. We did, in a few of our lab classes, have the opportunity to get outside. It's nice having the research plot right next to campus to be able to get outside and do a few things. We also were able to work with a couple local growers for our soils class and our livestock or our beef management course. We're also able to get outside a little bit and do some lab activities outside of the classroom. We did this semester finish with 59 students in agriculture classes. We hope that we have that many coming back in the spring, and we hope for a return to normal as soon as possible. If you have any questions about our program, you can go to www.highland.edu, or you can get a hold of myself, Justin Ebert, at justin.ebert@highland.edu, or you can get a hold of Monica Pierce at monica.pierce@highland.edu. Thank you for your time.